guys, welcome to the Orliginals. So this is a show about a lot of things, but first we're gonna do a segment called Shot or Not, where I'm gonna spin this wheel and then I'm gonna take a shot. And then after that we'll tell you the rest, so here goes. Oh God! Okay, this one's called Strawberry Brazilian Moonshine. I'm gonna try not to die taking this right now. Dear Jesus. So, coming up, there's going to be a couple different segments. We got a talk show, a poll segment. We got some other stuff. It's going to be really cool, some skits and stuff. Hope you enjoy the show. It's really good stuff. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yep. That's a cut. That's a cut.
Let's do one more for safety. We just look at this like right here and then like.
Hey, got a note from the higher-ups? They want that script for Batmom today.
Sorry?
Yeah, the deadline got moved up, so they want whatever you guys have by the end of today.
I see. Thanks for that.
Whatever. Break a leg.
We are fucked.
What the hell? We were supposed to have at least another week on this project.
Yeah, all the ideas we have are just like, just ideas, just concepts. I mean, we haven't actually even run anything by each other yet.
Well, we're gonna have to figure it out. Any starting volunteers? Anyone? Let me see. Here's this.
Well, hold on. Oh, here, I got it. Okay. So check it. Okay. So, what if Batman wasn't Bruce Wayne, but was instead Brittany Wayne? Oh, okay, guys, seriously, check it out. I got this. So Batmom finally gets off a long night of keeping the city safe from evildoers, and after tiredly entering the door to her home, she's immediately embraced by her two children, horrified by something. Batmom, thank goodness you're here. We were wandering the house when... We came across this horrible smell. It was like a fish cutting onion, and there was this black puddle on the carpet, and... Just then, the situation became clear to Batmom. Her home, to which she hoped would always be protected, was under siege from one of her most fearsome villains. Stain.
Stain? Really?
Yeah, how else are we going to get our female age range 35 to 50? I mean, seriously, I see it in my head. Like, all the struggles of her trying to clean all that up. Imagine it. Like, it could be perfect. Batmom breaks her back trying to fight the evil Stain. It's perfect. Ladies, back me up. But what if Batmom's arch rival, the teen dude with the tood, the jokester, is played by Elijah Wood? But Stan could be all, "You merely adopted the bleach. I was born in it, molded by it." Huh? Huh? Molded by it? Get it? Get it? Come on.
No.
Mom, come on, we gotta go.
I'm here.
Why do you have to do that?
Sorry,
And we're going with the costume again. Great.
I've got important things to do today, honey. Let's go.
Fine.
Wait. So, Batmom is an actual ordinary mother?
Well, I think it's funny.
I know.
Okay, so it starts like this. A single mom of 3 kids was bit by a bat, and now she has to try to live a normal life as Batmom. She hangs upside down like a bat. She can use echolocation.
Jacob! Give your sister her doll back!
And she may or may not suck the blood from living mortals.
Ta-da! Wait, seriously, guys. I think Batmom could actually be a thing. Hear me out.
Sorry, Laura, I just can't get into it. However, consider the following. Romance.
I can't be with you. At night, I belong to the city, and in the day, my heart belongs to someone else.
Then I will be your dawn.
Walter, stop, Walter!
I was serious.
Hey, higher ups want what you guys got now. Thanks. I'll deliver this right away.
I think we did good work today, guys.
everybody, and welcome. This is a little interviewing section that we like to do here on the Orliginals. It's something that I personally, which, by the way, hello, my name is D-Max. People also call me Damien, but that's just that. Why? Why would you? Why? But seriously, we here at the Orliginals have always been really fascinated with, popular culture surrounding Orlando, and a big part of that actually is Disney. More centralized, the parks actually within Disney and the people that actually work there and go there. I personally used to work at the parks, and it was a fascinating experience. I loved it. It was a great summer, and I really hold a lot of those memories in. But we were really fascinated by the idea of actually talking to a real life Disney princess. We thought that was just a cool idea, talking about some of their things that they've kind of done within their own field, So now we have one on today, but there is a little bit of a catch, you see. Due to the way that Disney kind of operates, as you could imagine, we have to keep her anonymous. So we will not be naming the princess that she is or who she is specifically. And we have her on today. So thank you. By the way, Miss Princess, would you like me to call you Miss Princess? Would you like me to call you Your Highness, Your Majesty? What do you prefer?
I like Your Majesty.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well, okay, Your Majesty. Well, we want to say thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate the time that you are putting out of your busy schedule. We know that it takes a lot of time and effort for you to grace all of the wonderful guests of the Magic Kingdom or any of the other parks that you may or may not visit from time to time. So we do thank you, Your Majesty. So our first question for you is just something just so that the audience can kind of get to know you, just answer how you feel best, Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon.
Really? Why would you say that?
I'm a SpongeBob fan.
Really? The princess is a SpongeBob fan. How about that? Who's your favorite character on SpongeBob?
I think Patrick.
Why Patrick?
I just like his curiosity and his carefree persona.
Okay. So it's so funny because he's always portrayed as a little bit of the airhead of the whole thing, but he does have those moments of clarity in him.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either.
I can see it. Your Majesty, your grace is of intellect higher than mine. I would not have gone there first. But, that does make a lot of sense. So thank you for that. What is your favorite ride at any of the Disney parks? And wherever you work in the parks, do you ever get tired of that specific park? And do you wish that you could go to other places? Or what is your favorite ride, generally with all that?
So my favorite ride, I think, is Rock and Roller Coaster at Hollywood Studios.
Ooh.
I absolutely hated roller coasters, but I was dragged on it against my will, and now it's one of my favorite rides. And Tower of Terror, I'm a thrill seeker, so.
Oh, really? So you're a Hollywood nut then? Hollywood Studios.
I am.
Yeah, I really love Hollywood Studios. I like Fantasmic. You ever been to that show?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Fantasmic is fantastic. It's amazing.
Well, that's awesome. Well, so you don't like roller coasters. I used to work on Big Thunder Mountain. Is that kind of more is that less your speed because it's less fast than Rock and Roller Coaster, or?
That was my speed for the longest time until I was back on Rock and Roller Coaster.
Okay. What would you say is the biggest perk of being a Disney princess?
Well, Disney is really great in giving us perks as it is, just in general. I mean, I can visit the parks whenever I want. But as far as my job goes, I think just the guest interactions, there's so many interactions that I remember and so many cute kids and just all the lives that I get to impact every day. It's really great.
That's awesome. So do you, so there's no loss of magic for you from when you first started greeting guests to now? Like, how long has that been, by the way?
About 8 months.
Okay, and the magic hasn't gone away yet.
When I'm on set in character, it's so magical. Mm-hmm. But backstage it can be a little different. I mean, you're seeing all the other girls that also work in your same role, and it's just a different feeling from when you're out there and you're seeing guests and knowing that right outside the doors from the meet and greet location, there's so much magic going on.
All right. Well, we have some questions about some of the stuff behind the scenes in a second here, but my next question is, what is the process for someone to actually become a Disney princess? My little cousin is all about the princesses. Actually, both of my little cousins are. They love going to the parks. They love meeting and greeting with all the different characters and everything. But one of the things that they love is the way that you guys do that like little hand thing. You know, where you kind of like you it's like do you guys like, so do you, my question is, do you have a school for that? Do you have to take some kind of training? Is it like
Just the only Paolo gonna take this and give you
a princess.
How does that work?
There is princess training. Well, do you want me to talk about the audition process first?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay, so basically there's about 400 to 500 girls that will show up to any general princess audition. So it's held at the rehearsal facility, which is the area where parades and shows are rehearsed. There's casting directors, and they'll call girls back into the room in groups of 50, and they'll basically just look at your face and see if you have that plain facial features that can portray a face character. So after that first round, there's about 4 girls that will be pulled from every group of 50, if not less. And there's about 8 to 10 girls that will make it through the entire audition.
Wow.
So after that, they'll have you try on the wig and the costume and have you read a couple slides that portray your character. And that's pretty much it. And then it's just a waiting game after that, about 2 weeks, until you'll either get a call saying you got it or you didn't. And there's a high chance that you won't get it, but there is also a chance that you will get it.
Well, that sounds really arduous, actually. That must be kind of stressful, huh?
It is very stressful, especially when you make it all the way to the end of the audition and then you just wait.
Now, have you personally done any other kind of acting gigs? Have you gone out for anything else? Is it a comparable experience to those, would you say?
I thought the audition process was easy because I am an actress and I've been a performer from a young age, and I had an agency, so I've been on castings before. I actually felt like the Disney audition was less stressful than a normal acting casting.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, there you go. So for any of you people out there, or you young potential princesses, go out and do it. Would you recommend it, by the way?
It's a great experience. I've met so many wonderful girls there. Whether you make it through the audition or not, everybody's there for the same goal and they enjoy the same things that you do. So it's really great.
What is your ideal guest interaction from start to finish? Are you on more of a rotisserie, kind of like, get the kid over here, autograph, photo, okay, bye-bye, on to the next one? Or do you, you said before that the magic is still there for you, but how does that go? How does it go in your mind before they kind of walk up and everything?
Well, I always have an idea in my head of what I want to say to the next family. When I go and bring a family to me, I always glance at the family behind them so I can start brainstorming about what I want to say to them, whether they're wearing a princess dress or have I can always relate to them in some type of way, whatever character I'm portraying. So if they are interested in hearing what I have to say, it's great because they're not going to cut me off. They're just so in shock that they're meeting this character, and I can lead the interaction, and it'll go more smoothly because I have time to talk to them, I have time to take the photo and sign the books, and the parents don't feel rushed either. It's just really a great process.
Oh, cool. Well, because, I've grown up going to Disney with my family and everything, and we always get in those kind of awkward situations where you're coming up and you're not quite sure what to say to a character ever because, you don't know what the limitations are. So that actually is very helpful. So you would say just kind of let them lead to a certain extent? I mean, obviously, you can't control kids, but would you say, if you were to give somebody advice on that?
Well, I have my storyline, and I'm going to start storylining with the family right away, saying whatever.
And what does that mean? Is that like actual verbiage that they teach you, or?
Yes, so storylining is picking one aspect of your story and elaborating on it. Or maybe you can say, like, yesterday I did this and then this happened, which led to this. It's kind of like a what if, okay, so, and then what if type of.
Awesome. So there's a lot of improv that goes into this. I mean, obviously, but do you have to take improv lessons for this type of thing?
Well, during training, you're taught how to come up with these stories and how to stick to your storylines. But personally, I did a lot of improv when I was younger, so this is like second nature to me.
Wow. Well, it makes sense to why you were picked then. So now we have to ask you the other side of the equation. For you personally, was there a guest interaction that was just super awkward, like really cringy? Is there any protocol for you to get out of that type of situation? Because I know that usually characters have, is it handlers? Do you call them handlers?
We call them attendants.
Attendants, I'm sorry. So attendants, is there like protocol for your attendants to kind of step in if things are going or seeming to go south in any kind of regard, or how does that work?
Yes, definitely. So I will always have an attendant on set with me. There haven't been in any really horrible situations. There's one that I remember where I had a grown man who had Down syndrome and everything was going really great. And then he just was very touchy-feely and he wanted to touch my dress and touch my hair. And in those types of situations, obviously when guests want to put their hands all over you, it's your attendant can step in and be like, oh, be careful, don't pull on the character's hair, and just simple things like that, but nothing where my safety has been compromised.
Okay, well, but anything more like on the awkward side where it's just like you just, the gears just didn't meet correctly, it's just kind of grindy?
No, I mean, we get foreigners that don't speak English, and you have to try and get across what you want to say to them by using large animation, but and obviously they're not understanding anything that you're saying, and they're just kind of looking at you. But
Remember, rip it, roll it, and touch it! It's like he's trying to speak to me, I know it! You're really cute, but I don't know what you're saying!
Sometimes I can feel a little weird.
So now we're going to start to get into the real nitty-gritty of the behind-the-scenes action here. Being a former Disney employee, I remember being in the Mousquetaria eating lunch, and a lot of times you actually are kind of absorbed into these kind of cliquish kind of things where you don't really know anybody else from any of the other lands. Or since I was a park an actual attractions attendant, I didn't know any of the other people from, like, since my land was Frontierland, I didn't know any of the people from Tomorrowland or Fantasyland or any of them. So a lot of times I would stick to my own kind of cliques. So I'm wondering, what is that like for characters? Is there a hierarchy between characters? Are newer princesses like Moana or Elsa favored over older princesses like Snow White, for instance? Who do you sit with at lunch?
Well, I am not surrounded by any other character other than my own. I don't normally mix and mingle with other princesses. I think it's just...
Sorry, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but is that more is that more to do with the fact that they're just not in close proximity to you for whatever reason, or is that just because, like, why is that, would you say?
It's just the proximity.
Oh, okay.
The character that I portray mostly is its own separate entity, and so we don't see other characters as much.
I see. From your other interactions, I guess, with other characters, because you must have, at some point, everybody does kind of meet up with each other. Have you noticed that there's any kind of harsh clickiness or like a hierarchy there or anything?
I would definitely say so. I feel like the characters who do shows and parades together, as well as meet and greets, are more cliquey because there's always that competition of whether you're doing the show or you're doing the parade. Because there's it takes a lot to be cast in a show or parade, and those are the people who have seniority in the company and are very talented. So I feel like those people tend to be more cliquey together.
So you say seniority. Is that to say that they've been there longer? Is that audition process to get into those types of roles? Is that harder, and does that take longer? Like, do you have to be in the position that you would be in right now, and then kind of move up the I guess you could say corporate ladder, or how does that work?
It does depend on how long you've been there, whether you're full-time or part-time. Casting looks at a whole bunch of different aspects when they're looking to cast shows and creates like that.
Oh, cool. Interesting. I didn't know that. We see, you learn something new every day in one of these interviews. So we come to our final question, which is probably our most harsh one of the bunch. So I hope I hope you understand, Your Majesty. Being a real Disney princess, how do you feel about all of the live-action adaptations of the old Disney classic films that keep on, coming up and springing up in today's age? Like, Beauty and the Beast is coming out. There was Maleficent not too long ago. Cinderella, not shortly or pretty shortly after that. What is the general consensus between you and all of your Disney princess friends? Would you say that good thing, bad thing? What's your take on that?
Well, Disney movies will always be classics. I actually I was into Disney classic movies when I was little, but all the way up until I was employed by Disney, I was never really hugely into watching those Disney classic movies. But talking to all of my friends, everybody is super excited for all of these different adaptations of the movies to come out. I'm especially very excited for Beauty and the Beast. I think it's going to be amazing, and Disney's doing some really great things, so.
Oh yeah, they always do. They're amazing, and we really, all of anybody who lives in Central Florida or Florida, and especially Orlando, we all really appreciate everything that Mr. Walt Disney has done. Roy as well, all of them. And we really do appreciate all the work that you guys do. Anybody who works at the park, it can be tough. We understand. And we really appreciate all of your hard work. So thank you so much for coming on. We really do appreciate having you. Is there anything that you would like to say to the good people of Orlando, good people of Central Florida?
Well, I guess I'd just like to wrap it up with, if you are interested in becoming a character performer for Disney, whether you're going to be a fur character or a face character or a dancer or performer, come out and try it. It is a lot of fun. Whether you get cast or not, it's an amazing experience that I would never change.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And now we are going to, I'm actually going to be going out onto the streets and asking some people some more topical questions about different things that are going on in today's age. So have fun with that. That is the world's biggest hula hoop. Go check that out. Check that out over there. Whatever, man. That's amazing. That's incredible. See, this is the kind of stuff that you get here at Lake Eola in beautiful downtown Orlando. That's awesome. That's amazing. So are you guys enjoying 2017 more than 2016, or would you say that it's better or worse? What do you guys think?
It's definitely better. No one has died yet.
Well, I really like 16. I love 17, so it's all in the moment. I'm good.
Okay.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Anything's going to be 2016 right now.
Anything's better than 2016, really. So.
I think that's the general consensus that we've gotten so far.
Yeah. No, I would say I equally enjoy it.
Equally?
Yes.
Equally so. Well, that's just I like that. I like that answer, actually.
Yes, I am enjoying 2017 more than I am around this year, because I was in a horrible, whack, toxic relationship in 2016. I wasn't really making that much money. But this year in 2017, now that I think about it, who am I spoken to? I've spoken to Drake. I've had good interactions with DJ Khaled. I'm walking around Lake Eola having some good mimosas and things like that. So 2017 is good. I hope everything's going good for everyone else, and everyone else is 2017. Got a new job and working out. Trying to eat a little healthy, but still drink a little bit. But enjoy your 2017. To everyone out there.
Do you believe that Deadpool deserves an Oscar?
Yes.
Yes. That is your immediate. Yes.
Yeah.
honestly, like I watched Deadpool, but the reason why I watched Deadpool is because it was on like my friend, he downloaded it a little bit.
Well, without doubt, the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of.
I think it should have pushed Lion out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's fair.
Probably between
wrong
the
with
two
you?
of those. Yeah.
No, not
Deadpool
Lion.
was awesome.
Yeah, but not better than Lion.
No.
What the hell's wrong with
It
you?
had everything. It had action. It had comedy.
That's
Had
ridiculous.
a bullet up the butt.
That's worse.
We have a little bit of contention here.
5 minutes.
What the hell with you? I'm gonna break up.
Do you think that the movie Deadpool deserves an Oscar?
It deserves all the Oscars.
All of the Oscars. Why do you believe that, sir?
It gets better every time you see it. It's a great movie.
Are you going to see Lego Batman, or have you already seen it?
I wish. I would love to go see Lego Batman.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not sure that I'm going to pay for it.
Well, without doubt, the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of.
Have you guys seen, or are you going to see Lego Batman?
That's what we're going to see in a minute.
No way!
Yeah, we are. We're ready.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I'm wet.
Oh, but there you go.
Absolutely.
There you go. See?
Yep.
So he's really excited. That's what it is. And would you say that local politics is more or less important than national politics? Just in your opinion.
My government teacher asked us this once.
I took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool.
Do you keep up with local politics, and do you believe that they are just as important, as national politics?
Yes, I do, because this, what happens in our homes and what happens in our communities influences what the bigger aspect is. So of course, yeah, I try my best. I can't say that I'm religious with it, but I do. I try my best.
In terms of your personal lives, I think the local one will probably have more effect on it. But in terms of like the overall laws of like every day, that's typically decided by the Supreme Court. So it really depends on what you're talking about.
I don't follow as much, but I do believe that local is where the changes are primarily made, because then if the locals aren't happy, then they kind of kick that up, and nationals I don't feel necessarily have time to spend with us individually as citizens.
Yeah, local front, you know what, it's good to know what's going on in your city, because like as far as your city goes, like it's a great way to know, what will better the community, will better the environment, as long as like, you know what's going on with the mayor of Orlando, you'll know like what advances he's going to make to Lake Eola, what advances he's going to make into the inner city. So I feel like it's definitely a good thing to know what you're doing as far as like knowing what's changing in your city, because we can't change the world, but at least if you know what's going on in your community, you can change what's going on in your community.
Well, I think it's the stepping stone for national politics. I think you have to be aware, and you have to, of course, absorb more information so that you can make a better decision. So it's very important.
Probably the same. I keep up with it a little bit, but I think it's slightly less important than national.
All right, well, fantastic. Thank you guys so much. What was your names again?
Caroline.
And
Ian.
Ian, thank you, Caroline and Ian. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. John, it was?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. Thank you so much, John.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's it. I think that's all we need from you guys.
Where's Oprah?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
No, lie.
Where do the kids go? All right.
Appreciate it so much. Well, thank you so much, Ashley. I really appreciate it.
Great to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you. Thank
you,
you
I
so much,
appreciate
sir.
it.
I really
Appreciate it.
appreciate that.
What's your
What's your name?
My name is Nino, man. Nino Blue. Nice to meet you.
My name is D-Max. I really
D-Max,
appreciate that.
my
Yeah,
man. Take care.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
Take care.
My friends feel it's their appointed duty. They keep trying to tell me all you want to do is use me. Yeah, but my answer, yeah, to all that use me stuff. I said.
This place is so nice. I'm so excited to be here.
Anything for you, darling.
Hi, can I get you guys anything? Yes, I would like to have the... I would like to have the...
to you in a second, T-Rex!
Give your sister her doll back.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. Una más wants the... Oh.
Nice. That's the quickest toilet I've ever heard.
Nice toilet. Nice toilet. That's a nice toilet.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I like that boulder. That's a good boulder.
Doesn't that boulder?
Doing great, dude.
Why would you do that?
Because I started rolling on the camera.
You fuck. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's
At night, my heart belongs to the city. And at day, my heart belongs to someone else.
Then I will be your dawn.
Ooh.
Let's redo that one.
Fantastic. You want to take a look? Yeah, yeah. All right.
No, it's opposite
Let's see.
way. You would start from the bottom, from your
Oh, yeah. So, that's a little weird.
When we came across this horrible smell, it was like a fish cutting onion, and there was a black mark on the carpet.
Just then, the situation became clear to Batmom. Her home, to which she had hoped would always be protected, was under siege by one of her most fearsome villains, Stain.
So we should probably finish moving it by then.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Why do you have to keep on doing that?
Sorry.
Thanks.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Like lightly punch it or something.
Oh God!
My baby! Oh God! This is what happened! Don't have kids, but vampire.
We would like the... Whoa.
I'm sorry, I screwed that up.
Okay.
I'll get to you in a second, T-Rex!
Alright, I think that's good.
Okay.
Moving on.
Tell me you hadn't cut yet.
I had to. I had to roll again.
We're doing the show. Don't tell Daniel I did this.
So, Laura, tell us about your life.
Well, I live a glamorous life of being a Disney princess.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Insane. So, here's a question then, all right? How many dwarves do you have?
Well, we don't like to call them dwarves.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They like to be called little people, actually. But, No, I don't keep any dwarves at my house. You know, they're free. They're free reign. Sometimes
Free range, so you have free range little people.
I have them come over when I hire them to clean occasionally, because it's
with
not,
the animals, right?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they bring the animals. Yeah. The whole singing, bringing the animals thing, it's kind of bull.
It is kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, can we curse on the show, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're looking at camera now.
Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, it's gonna be, sorry. It's gonna be a little bit.
Jesus.
Alright,
right,
well,
yeah, try not to, like,
just,
so bright.
just stay in that spot, but you can like turn around, point at stuff.
Okay.
As long as you...
I'm the idiot.
What is
second now.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll pull away real quick.
Sorry, Walt.
Right.
Press record. Now go.
Have you not heard this song?
No.
It's a good song.
Get it. Yeah. And go ahead, Damien, and I'll let you know when the next can go. So go ahead. Next. 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 All right, good. Oh, Walter, no! All right. And then someone come over here and watch this real quick, and then I'll go.
Or something.
Go, Capri, go!
Just some B-roll for food.
You're good. Cut.
Okay, let's go.
Let go.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, so let's ask you a couple questions. Let me get my phone out.
My favorite color is purple.
No, I like it. No, that's perfect. See, it's good. See, because purple is like one of those like nice neutral colors. Yeah. Because not red, it's not blue, it's in the middle. So it's like, it's perfect.
Exactly.
You get the whole, yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah, spin! Everybody spin! Spinning! We're spinning!
Bird. Who wants to get super close? Damien gets super close. I choose life.
Oh, this I gotta see. What you do? You're an idiot.
I don't know if it's in focus.